And these actresses and so many more are proving that we are potent and powerful and viable.
The 24th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards brought us yet another year of winners and memorable moments, so no worries if you missed the show. We're bringing you a recap of 10 of the best moments. The SAG Awards are all about the actors, and man, were there some fantastic performances this year. First and foremost, our hats go off to Mr. Morgan Freeman, also known as the man I hope to narrate my life story one day. He was honored tonight with the Lifetime Achievement Award.
This is beyond honor. This is a place in history.
Morgan's good friend Rita Moreno presented him with the prestigious award, and the display of their friendship was beyond adorable. Morgan was sure to thank her, along with his family and friends who flew out to celebrate with him, as well as his peers in the room. Then Morgan took a moment to point out the fact that the SAG Award statue, known as the actor, has a bit of a bias to it.
I'm going to tell you what's wrong with this statue. It works from the back. From the front, it's gender specific.
You gotta love Morgan Freeman. Another person you can't help but to love is Sterling K. Brown. He won Best Male Actor in a Drama Series for his role on This Is Us, making history once again, becoming the first black man to win in that category.
To my glorious cast of This Is Us, you guys feed me day in, day out. You raise the bar. To my white family, which thankfully is nothing like the family from Get Out.
Sterling also thanked his peers in the room and his beautiful wife, who had the sweetest, most adorable reaction to his winning streak continuing.
Sterling K. Brown celebrates his first win tonight.
When the camera panned to Ryan's face while Sterling was giving his speech, she was literally shaking with pride and happiness. Which brings me to yet another moving moment during the show. Nicole Kidman won her first SAG Award tonight for Best Female Actor in a Television, Movie, or Limited Series for her work in Big Little Lies. She got choked up, noting that winning means so much to her because she has been acting since she was 14 years old.
To receive this at this stage in my life is extraordinary, and at this time in the industry when these things are going on, and for this role.
She went on to thank her co-stars, fellow nominees, and female actors who have inspired her and paved the way for her career.
But I want to thank you all for your trailblazing performances you've given over your career, and how wonderful it is that our careers today can go beyond 40 years old.
She continued saying, "We've proven, and these actresses and so many more have proven, we are potent and powerful and viable. I just beg that the industry stays behind us because our stories are finally being told. It's only the beginning." Just fresh on the heels of the women's marches this weekend, tonight was also a night to shed light on female empowerment, as Nicole said in her speech, and the girl power was alive and well. During the ceremony, female nominated actors were chosen to share words of wisdom and heartfelt anecdotes from their experience in showbiz, and the show's traditional I Am an Actor introduction, to which Millie Bobby Brown, Tracy Ellis Ross, Allison Janney, and Kristen Bell took the spotlight and naturally caused the audience to break out into sheer laughter.
When I was young, I used to record Disney movies on my cassette player. I would sing every lyric in the Disney canon, knowing and believing that one day I would be a part of that magic. I am Kristen Bell, and I am a narcissist. Sorry, I am an actor.
And speaking of Kristen Bell, we can't forget about the night's first ever SAG Award host. This girl had some serious zingers in her opening monologue, but she wrapped up her monologue on a more serious note, shouting out some of this year's most celebrated roles, calling this era of storytelling a watershed moment.
Well, the skating queen, the grieving mother, the ladybird, even the sea monster. Everyone's story deserves to be told, especially now. We are living in a watershed moment.
It's clear Kristen Bell gave zero you-know-whats as she hosted tonight's show, so much so that she even revealed she's allowed to say whatever she wants. When it comes to special sauce, Meat City, or Steve Carell, nothing was off the table except maybe for Steve's drink.
I mean, honestly, I could say anything up here. Watch this. Fire pit, special sauce, hangnail, Meat City, Steve Carell. See?
But Kristen wasn't the only one with the jokes. Alexander Skarsgård took home the SAG Award for Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Miniseries for his work in Big Little Lies, and while accepting his award, he took every opportunity to throw in a roast. A roast on himself, that is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sensing a hint of sarcasm there, but he went on to give a shout out to his fellow nominee, Robert De Niro, and said, quote, "that tall guy from True Blood," and poked a final word of fun, saying, "the thespians have spoken." Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Big Little Lies, but if you haven't, stop what you're doing right now and go watch it, because Alex, you deserved it. And finally, I have to give the last moment once again to Morgan Freeman, who managed to shut it down tonight during his Lifetime Achievement Award acceptance speech. And by that, I mean shut down an unidentified chatterbox sitting in the front row while he was speaking. Did I mention this was during his Lifetime Achievement acceptance speech?
These moments in your life, hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Hey. Okay, well, you just stand out for me, that's all.
Isn't it like the golden rule of thumb or something that when Morgan Freeman and his beautiful narrator voice are speaking, you give him your undivided attention? Embarrassing. But that sums it up for all of the 2018 SAG Awards best moments. So right now, I want to know what your favorite part of tonight's show was, and if we missed any, be sure to share all your thoughts down here in the comments. After that, click right over here for a rundown of tonight's best dress from the SAG Award red carpet. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.